Hey everybody, it's me, Sauce, or Saucebear. I'm not really sure what to go by yet, but I have come to you all again against my will to answer your questions, and also to update you guys on what's going to be going on for the next few months. I'm sure you read the title, and there is a giveaway, just stay tuned until the end. So, first, I'd like to make a special announcement. I've got t-shirts out now. I partnered with Bonfire to make a t-shirt design, that I drew myself by the way, that'll be available for 22 days. They're super limited edition, and once they're gone forever. So remember to act now to get your own very exclusive, elusive Saucebear t-shirt. Link is in the description. Before we get to the Q&A, I should update you guys on what I have going on right now. I have most of my plans kind of set out for the rest of the year. For the past 3 months now, I've been working every single day on my Glamrock Freddy suit. I'm aiming to have them done by June for Dallas Fan Expo, so I will hopefully be there. After that con, I'll continue doing public appearances with Glamrock Freddy instead of Springtrap, since I feel like he's already had his time in the limelight. But I probably won't be doing that here in Texas as much anymore. I'm gonna be moving out of state for college, so I'll be around the Las Vegas area now. In the meantime, between cosplay content though, I'm gonna be trying to do more live streams, like my Security Breach stream, but we'll see. And also, if you guys would like to see me appear at any cons on the West Coast, since I'll be moving around that area, please tell me. I want to try to make a list of the interesting ones that I might appear at. Okay, so on to the Q&A. Annabelle asks, do you have any advice for getting into cosplay? What would you have done differently? I guess my biggest piece of advice is to be patient with yourself. When I first started making projects, I started giving them up because they never really came out to my vision. But over time, I started realizing to be more lenient with myself and my skills, and realized that you get better with every project. I honestly wouldn't do much different if I had the chance to restart, because all the time I've spent like learning about myself and my own abilities, it's something I really wouldn't give up. Enderlemon asks, how do I make eyes and eyelids move? So, my mech for Springtrap is based on FNaFBOT and TUMBLR's mech. I highly recommend checking them out for inspiration. They're like the OG of FNAF cosplay. They've been putting animatronics in their stuff for years. They've kind of disappeared. I don't know if they still update their blog, but everything they've got on there is really cool, and you'll get a ton of inspiration from it if you want to get into animatronics and you want to get into cosplay. Springtrap's eyes are all autonomous in the sense they're controlled by a string of code on an Adreno that switch to random positions every couple of seconds. You can find a similar code on my Sprumpkin video you can use. Link should be right here. The eyelids are attached to the jaw, so whenever I move the jaw, it pulls down a rod on the back of the eyelids to make them spring up, and I'm pretty happy with the way that came out. Valant asks, when did you discover FNAF, and what is your favorite character? So, like most people, I watched Markiplier's first playthrough, and I was super terrified of all the characters, and it just kind of grew on me. I really like retro things, and it sparked my interest in actual animatronics. I don't really talk about that much. My favorite character, though, right now it's Glamrock Freddy because of Security Breach. Dripwagon asks, don't you ever feel ashamed when you wear a cosplay? Nice name. Also, I have no shame. Harris Henderson asks, what 3D printers do you use? I use 3 Ender 5 Pluses with PLA+. They're super good printers, and I highly recommend them for cosplay. The print bed is pretty big. I really haven't had much problems with them. Hillbilly Hobbyist asks, how do I handle making hard cosplays? I don't really consider myself that much of a pro yet. I'm still experimenting on building different things, but my main advice as of right now during Twisted Freddy is always go for functionality over accuracy, especially with Five Nights at Freddy's characters. They are not designed to be worn as costumes with their designs as is, and if you try to make it as accurate as possible, you will not have a comfortable time inside those suits. You always have to make sure there's extra space between segments and make sure there's enough space for you to move comfortably. I had to redesign Glamrock Freddy like almost completely by redoing his model and making sure that I can move around comfortably in it. And when you're making a solid character, always use polyfoam padding on the inside so it's comfortable. I don't know if I sounded insane talking about that, but I kind of go off on tangents, so I apologize. Choco Midnight asks, will I ever sell cosplays? I do want to do commissions eventually, but I have been saying that for 2 years now. So just keep an eye on my Instagram and Twitter for updates. I do like to update my Etsy shop every once in a while. I do sell some of my builds whenever I get bored of them. So just keep an eye on that. If I ever make anything smaller, like stickers or tiny props, I'll probably put them in my Ko-Fi shop. Well, that's all the time I got for questions. I would have answered more, but I'll do another Q&A sooner or later. I feel like once we hit another milestone, it'll give me an opportunity to do another Q&A before I work on any other projects. Thank you all again for everything. I say it all the time, but it's literally been a dream come true to make stuff for you all. Like I said, I'll be a bit inactive for a while I finish Freddy. I might go on a little bit of a hiatus around summer, but I'll still be making stream comps of my Security Breach streams to keep you guys all entertained in the meantime. I'll actually have one of those coming out pretty soon, probably the day after this gets uploaded. So, to those of y'all that stayed for the 300k giveaway, I'll be giving away 2 Captain Foxy plushies and 5 sets of my Glamrock stickers. To enter the giveaway, just comment Funny Freddy, those are the keywords, Funny Freddy, and leave one of your socials I can reach out to you on if you end up winning. Remember to follow my Instagram and Twitter and other socials in the description. So now that this is over with, I'm gonna get back to working on Freddy, and I'll see you guys later on.